With all the hype around the sudden release of the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach free Ruin DLC trailer for the game, you may have been blinded by a few details like this, or maybe even this. Here are 5 things you may not have noticed in the Ruin DLC gameplay trailer. Number 5. This can be quite the controversial topic within the FNAF community, but right at the very beginning of the trailer, we can find Cassie jumping through an opening crack through the glass above the entrance. Upon the giant windows, they all appear to be blocked by some item stuck to the glass. This entire blockage is thought to be one of 2 things: a great amount of newspaper, or it's all been boarded up. I feel as both are believable, as I also initially thought during my analysis video that this has been boarded up. Ones who think that way should see as this building has been abandoned. It likely could have been boarded up, much like the actual doors to the building that are in fact boarded up, as this texture down here is more wooden and brown. On the other hand, those who believe this is newspaper would take notice of the white light above, symbolizing cracks through the coverage over the window exposing the outside world. With all this amount of exposure, surely this must be miscellaneous newspapers. Plus, upon taking closer analysis into this argument, I did take a closer look at the windows, and I do believe that the texture here would possibly resemble newspaper. So I do believe that, yes, this upper coverage is newspaper, and at the bottom coverage blocking the door is wood. Number 4. In this scene, we have Shattered Glamrock Freddy with hilariously broken legs. As we're not sure if Shattered Glamrock Freddy will serve as a protagonist or antagonist in this DLC, once again, I have no idea whether we should leave him be or not. However, did you know that Shattered Glamrock Freddy is actually stuck within the walls of Phaser Blast? If we brighten up a screenshot of the scene by a lot, you could actually take notice of a red and blue wall with this pattern on it, belonging to Phaser Blast in the background. Huge thanks to YouTube user Anorak333 for pointing this one out to me. Number 3. At the very ending of the trailer, this brand new being is teased. My first impressions of this being is this very well may represent DJ Music Man. As we know, DJ Music Man has never shown to have any significant dark fate lying ahead of him, as by the very ending of the game, he is just vibing out at 6 AM. But what would happen to him in the ruins of the Pizzaplex? But it was actually brought to my attention by YouTube user guy, that this being is very well indeed a rabbit, rather than DJ Music Man. So in a few portions of the scene, if you stop at a good time, you'd notice 2 rabbit ears clear as day. So what is this being? Clearly, it's some sort of rabbit, so we have 3 good options to choose from. A. This is the physical embodiment of Glitch Trap, extracted from the Help Wanted video game into reality. B. This is an actual Vanny animatronic built by her or someone else. Or C. Glamrock Bonnie has put himself back together again, and this is him rising back up. We do know that Glamrock Bonnie has existed as an entertainer and brand within Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex, but due to some certain events committed by someone who will remain nameless, you know who you are, Glamrock Bonnie has been murdered. And in that case, what if this will be our first ever good look at him? So let me know in the comment section below, do you think A, B, or C will be correct? Number 2. So throughout this gameplay trailer, we have Cassie running around, and unlike Gregory, she gets a lot more devices than he gets. So in the base game, we start off with a flashlight, and we can also get a Phaser Blaster and a Phaz Cam. In Cassie's case, likewise, she'll start off with a flashlight as well, but she'll also get to have this device, which I'm actually not sure what this is, but we do know it can connect with certain machines within the building. And she also gets this walkie-talkie themed under Roxanne Wolf, which now I am convinced to call this a Roxy-talkie, and nothing will ever change my mind. Fight me. But it doesn't just end there, because Cassie will also somewhere down the line be equipped with Vanys Mask. To be more precise, this appears to possibly be a replica of the MDL file materialized in reality somehow, based on Vanys Mask, that could be found in the Curse of Dreadbear DLC's Corn Maze, used to communicate with Glitch Trap. But with all that in mind, did you know that unlike Gregory, Cassie will be able to utilize 2 devices in her hands at once? This can be seen in this scene right here. Number 1. So we were just talking about all the new devices that we'll be able to use as Cassie. She holds them in her hands and can use 2 at once, which is pretty cool. But What happened to her fingerless gloves? Remember in the Ruin teaser image, we were introduced to the new look of the Pizzaplex, the new look of Glamrock Chica, and the new look at our new protagonist. In this image, she appears to be wearing fingerless gloves. However, when the gameplay trailer came out, there were no fingerless gloves to be seen. Could this have been an early design choice that was scrapped during the modeling of her character? Or what if the character in this teaser image isn't even Cassie? What do you think about that? Could I be stumbling onto something here? If you guys would like to see an in-depth breakdown of the gameplay trailer, please click the video you're currently seeing on your screen. Or maybe if you'd like to see some other types of content from me, you can check out some SpongeBob Cosmic Shake Let's Play videos also currently sitting on your screen.